What I'd like to do, I'd like to show you a little video. I'd like to play this for you and have you, this is from Esther Hicks, Channeling Abraham, and this is her take on the complication of our spiritual practice.
Have we made our explanation too complicated? I've been studying your work since 1990. I'm trying really hard to remember your words, and so we want to give them to you in an easier to remember format. Get happy in any way you can. If you have to run away from home, do it. If you have to go to the beach every day, do it. Do anything that you can do to get happy. In most cases, it does not involve action, because in most cases, if you take action in your effort to get happy, some boom drops on you, like you get fired and then you don't have any money or something like that. Get happy in your mind. Find a way to make such peace with where you are that you allow your gap to close. That's what getting happy is. It's making peace with where you are, because if you make peace with where you are, this vortex that is spinning will suck you right into the perfection of all of it. Get happy. Simplistic, we know, that's why we write so many books. But then all of those books, you say, oh, there's so much to learn. Look at all of these pages, there's so much to learn. All of these emotions that I didn't even know that I had. All of these laws, look at all of these laws. Universal laws, what in the hell is vibration anyway? I don't understand. Ask and it is given, that's bullshit. I've been asking, where's my stuff? Where's my stuff? I've been asking, where's my stuff? So we give you all of the words and you say, way too many words, and we say, get happy, and you say, oh, too simplistic. And we say, really, all you've got to do is just find a reason to feel good. In other words, that conversation we just had, that was better than the whole seminar put together. You laughed, you know it's true. There isn't anything that is written here that you didn't know the day you were born. We're just reminding you of it. You can tell every time you enter into a conversation that you know isn't going well for you. You can feel it. You can feel when you're defeating yourself. You can feel when you're bolstering yourself. You can feel when you're uplifting another. You can feel when you're deflating another. You know this stuff. No, you know this stuff. You have just, over time, lowered your standards about how you're willing to feel. You've gotten used to being ornery. You're not deliberate about feeling good because you don't understand the power of feeling good, you see. We're not talking about laughing hee-haw off the wall. We're talking about feeling interested in things. We're talking about waking up and being glad that you're awake and glad that you're alive and looking out across the landscape and wanting to see what's there. We're talking about seeing things and feeling interested in them. We're talking about having a conversation with someone across the table and devouring every word and loving the conversation that you're having. We're talking about looking into the eyes of children and babies and animals and lovers and feeling the fullness of who you are. We're talking about getting tuned in, tapped in, turned on, and seeing the world through the eyes of your total self rather than this fragmented one, you see. Just chill out.
There you go. Isn't that great? That's, to me, that's 3 minutes and 55 seconds of what we announced in our flyer this week. Keep it simple, silly. That's not the original expression, of course. But this, you know, the idea that we complicate everything. If we find some simple answer to a problem or to a challenge that we have, we figure out how to make it the hugest mountain ever. We love to get caught in our drama. We love to be caught up in exactly how we are going to create this immense game plan. Almost like going to the war room We're going to figure out how we're going to make this work. And it's just not that flippin' complicated. And it never has been. But that's the human thing. That's what we love to do with stuff. So here's the thought. When Esther says, Abraham says, get happy, I said, well, you know what? Let me ask the question. Somebody out there, what does that say to you? When I say get happy, what do you hear?
Get happy. Do it.
It's really that simple, isn't it? Isn't it? Get happy. And getting happy is not about creating this enormous scenario of how I am going to get through life, how I'm going to get through today, how I'm going to get through breakfast. It's about making that connection. It's about connecting to the divine. It's about recognizing that I am one with the source, and there is only one source, and we've been through this before. Call it whatever you want to. Call it Charlie, call it Fred, call it Spirit, call it the overarching creative intelligence of the universe, or let's go back to basics, and let's get over our fear and our discomfort with the word God. There was the book, I quoted the book last time I spoke, and I can't remember what the book was, but it was, her reference to God was good, orderly direction.
Julia Cameron.
So I think that, what was it?
Julia Cameron.
Julia Cameron from the
Artist's
Artist's Way, okay. And I came up with another one the other day that I like even better, actually. It's guidance on demand. And that's what God is. God is guidance on demand. What do you need? What do you want? What is it that you're missing in your life? It's not at the next seminar. It's not in the next book. It's not at the next workshop. Where is your most comfortable chair? Plunk your keister down in it and get some guidance on demand. Now, there's any number of ways to do all that. I talked about that last time I spoke. The answer is in one word, and the answer is meditation. And whatever that looks like, feels like, smells like, tastes like for you, that's your thing. You know, as Brett says in the mission statement, if there's 7 billion people on this planet, there's 7 billion different ways to connect with your Creator. So connect. But this is what I want to tell you about that connection. We're really good at intellectualizing. We're really good at discussing. We're really good at, I have always measured myself as a metaphysician by my ability to express what I have come to know as the truth. Now, I experience this all the time in the teen church, where we have these teens that are on fire with a thought, and they know that it's true. They know that this is the truth of the universe in their head. The problem is, they haven't got the words yet. And as time goes on, as they get more experience, as they get more steeped in what they know, they learn to articulate, they learn to speak. But we know too much, because we get ourselves all caught up in that. So here's the thing about meditation for me, and I'll be bluntly honest with you. This is 2 weeks old. I've been meditating for over 30 years. This is 2 weeks old. I finally got it. I'm a little slow in the uptake. I don't know anything about meditation. I either feel it or it ain't happening. I feel that connection. I feel that oneness. I absolutely know without question that I am in God, God is in me. There is no place where one ends and the other begins. All the time.